Well, hello everybody. Today I wanted to get some things done around my house. I am almost a month postpartum with my second born child and it's been kind of crazy. I haven't been posting a ton. I've done one video since having a baby, so like I posted some that were like backlogged and whatnot, but like this is the first one I'm like super filming. But yeah, so I need to go to Costco today, which is just always a big deal, and I'm bringing my newborn. I do have someone watching Dan right now, which is my 3-year-old, and I need to put away laundry. Honestly, just basically all the normal stuff I need to clean, and I do need to clean the rug in my living room. It's a rug, it's not really a rug. It's cut out carpet from our old setup, but really I need to get like a rug that goes in there, and that will be one day when I decide to finally spend $100 or $200, whatever it is for a rug. Let's go to the store because that's what I'm ready for. He's in his car seat and we're gonna go. So let's do that. Oh, also I need to clean out my fridge. Don't forget, remind me to clean out my fridge because it's really bad. With all the luck in the world, the baby is still sleeping, so I thought I'd go through everything that I got at the store just really quickly. I went to Costco, paper towels over there. I grabbed chicken thighs, which I thought looked delicious, and they were decently priced at $1.49 a pound, so I grabbed one of these packages that are like already portioned out, so that's nice for dinners and stuff. I think they're about a pound or 2 pounds each. There's 11.46 pounds, so about 2 pounds each, because there are 6 packages, so mathing, you know. And then I grabbed this package of bacon that I always grab when I'm at Costco. I grabbed some oranges because the ones we have in our fridge are definitely done. And I bought them like last month, so at the beginning of the month, and it's like halfway through the month now, so there you go. Some sour cream, some heavy whipping cream. I got some rice. I got the jasmine rice. I've just heard that it's like the best. I don't know. It's the kind my cousin said that she really likes, so that's the kind I grabbed. I'm really not that picky about rice, but funnily enough, I grabbed this Japanese barbecue sauce. So I think I might be doing that with the chicken for dinner tonight. And then I grabbed some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce as well for this chicken that I make every once in a while with bacon and chicken, and I just throw it in the Instant Pot and it's just easy. It has a lot of sugar because of the barbecue sauce, but I don't know, I've been craving this barbecue sauce a lot lately, and it's kind of where I'm at. I'm postpartum, nursing, trying to boost up my calories, and sugar isn't good for me, but I just, you know, I've been kind of avoiding worrying about the sugar aspect right now. But I'm still trying not to eat a lot of sugar. Mostly sauces are my sugar intake, and like fruit. And then I got some ketchup, and then I got some eggs, which they're cheaper at Walmart, but I was just like, I'm already here, I'm just gonna get it. I grabbed a thing of applesauce for Dan. He loves applesauce, and then just in these little pouches, they're just nice to have for him. Grabbed 2 gallons of milk, so that'll be good for a minute. And then bacon crumbles, always a staple. I throw this into like our egg scrambles, or just if I want to snack on bacon. Never a sad thing. This is one of the favorite snacks right now, these fancy whole cashews. They are delicious. I would recommend. The corn dogs are something I've been buying every month. I buy one package of these each month, and we go through it pretty quickly. Some baby spinach, because like I said, I am nursing, and apparently this boosts your breast milk, and I'm kind of trying to boost my I'm trying to boost my breast milk supply, because my breast milk is not caught up to how much he eats right now. I don't know what it is. I think it might be the stress of just my body going through a lot of stress with just breastfeeding and everything and having a C-section. I just don't think my milk supply is where it needs to be. So comment down below if you guys have any tips and tricks. I've heard baby spinach or just spinach in general is a good, like, greens are good. And then I also got some oats to make oatmeal, so that'll be good as well. Any breast supply tips down below would be much appreciated. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm obviously drinking more fluids and water, trying to up my protein, trying to eat enough calories to like make enough milk, you know. So, but yeah, I do not pump enough to give him what he needs. He'll nurse too, but like even what he's eating past nursing, because he's taking a bottle every feeding as well. And so I'll nurse him kind of to calm him down more than anything, because my breasts are pretty sore right now. So I don't nurse him every time, but I do pump every time. So I don't pump enough to counteract how much he eats, because I'll give him like a 2-ounce bottle or a 3-ounce bottle and I'll only pump like 1 or 2 ounces, and it just sucks. So I'm like not even making enough to make it back stock in my freezer. So any advice for breastfeeding or breast milk supply would be much appreciated. So that's where I'm at. Still trying to eat fairly healthily, mostly with like meats and fruits and veggies and stuff. I got some cheddar cheese, and I did get a block of cheese too. Yep, right here, just a block of cheese. We go through cheese like crazy, so this will probably last us a month and a half. At least this will last us a month and a half. This might only last us a few weeks. This right here, these chicken breadsticks, chicken chunks, chicken breast chunks, I should say, the Just Bare brand. We love these. I like to have these for snacks or lunch, mostly lunch. I don't really eat chicken snacks all the time, but I actually did just go to Chick-fil-A. These aren't quite as good as Chick-fil-A, but they do work in a pinch. And then I grabbed 2 packages of strawberries. They were on a good sale, like $3.70 for 2 pounds, which I thought was good. Some beef jerky for snacking while I'm nursing, / just because beef jerky is amazing. And then I grabbed these Stretch Island fruit strips. They're 0 added sugar. I just thought it would be good for Dan. Little treats. They have cherry, apple, raspberry, grape, strawberry, and apricot. And I was just excited about them having 0 added sugars and mostly just being made from, yeah, from everything. It's flavors and colors from real sources. And then I got some of these Kirkland laundry pods. I use these. They last about a month. They last about 3 or 4 months when I buy one of those. So works out pretty good. And that's everything I got at Costco, other than the dog food, which I left in the car for Devin to bring inside because I did not want to do that. So that is something he gets to do tonight when he gets home. Yeah, so I'm going to put all the perishables away, and then the baby was starting to stir in his car seat, so I'm gonna probably nurse him for a little bit or feed him and pump. But yeah, and then we'll start on the laundry that's sitting right there and all of the fun stuff that I get to do. So after I got all of my Costco stuff put away, I decided to fold a load of laundry, and I have been folding laundry on the counter sometimes, which feels good because, like, I don't know, like when I fold it on the bed, which there's more room on the bed technically, but when I fold it on the bed, I just feel like the dogs are on the bed, and it's just like, it's counterintuitive to fold clean laundry onto a dirty bed. So I've been folding it onto, like, they only get on top of our covers, but like we'll leave them alone in our room and they'll jump on the covers, and so there's just like no way to stop them from doing that, and I'm not washing my covers all the time, and you know, there's all that, but they don't get into the sheets or anything, so if they did, I'd be washing my sheets all the time, don't worry. And yeah, so you'll see me fold laundry on the bed as well, but I think that's when my sheets were being washed or when I had just put a new comforter on, like a clean comforter on. So I do fold laundry a couple times in this video just because that's what my life is. I have so much laundry and so many dishes and so many things to do. It's just crazy, but you can see little Joel in the background. He's in his little bouncer just swinging his arms around. He's getting so big, like even from this video. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed this, to be honest. Like, it's been a couple weeks since I filmed this video, and Joel's definitely grown and it's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, so just putting away all my laundry, and I just needed one more hanger to put it away. In this basket, I had put all of like Dan's and the baby clothes, so I had to separate it really quick, and that's just what I'm doing here. But let's get back to the song. But maybe you would so good. It was so easy to make too. I just used that Japanese barbecue sauce and threw it on some rice with the chicken thighs that I pan fried, basically. Not basically, but I did pan fry them, and it was so tender, delicious. I love chicken thighs. They're so good. I did use like 2 packages of those packages from Costco, and that was really good. It made a lot. We actually only ate one of the packages, like half of the chicken, and then we had lunches for the next day, which was nice. But yeah, so here I am. If you can see this carpet in my living room, it's just a piece of the old carpet, and it was so disgusting. Like, so gross. Like when I said earlier in this video that I needed a rug for this room, I was not over exaggerating. If you can see, it is just an old piece of carpet, so it's not very pretty. It's like decent, it's fine, but it was just time to get rid of it. I was literally gonna pull it out and like try and clean it or something, but the moment I like flipped it over and saw all the like the water stains and everything, and I was just like, it would take forever to clean it, I just decided to throw it away because we weren't going to keep it for anything. It is the same carpet that we have in other rooms, but we do have like a piece of spare carpet in our garage that I kept for like patch jobs and whatnot. But yeah, I just, no, don't want it anymore. So I did get rid of it, and you'll see later in this video that I did decide to get a new rug, and you'll see it. It's so much nicer. It looks so much better. So get a good look at this picture because it will never look like this ever again. This rug is gone, gone, gone. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad. I don't know if you noticed, but Dan was vacuuming earlier in this video as well, and it was really cute. I got a new like cordless vacuum. I'll have it linked below if you guys want to check it out. It's like a really lightweight one. It was pretty inexpensive and I'm pretty excited about it. It works really well for the price, if that makes sense. Like, it was very inexpensive and it works pretty dang well. It's meant for pets, so it does fill up pretty quickly, but I'm pretty sure all cordless vacuums fill up fairly quickly. So it does a good job, and it works for what I need it for, just for small cleanups here and there, because I needed something that wasn't just my enormous vacuum. So yeah, so I did put the living room back without a carpet because I didn't get a new rug this day. I waited a couple days to get a new rug, but I did put the living room back together before just because I needed it to be a functioning living room still. So I Swiffered, and then I just kind of put everything back where it was, just trying to make my life a little bit better for the night. Also, yeah, it looked really nice without a carpet. It's just you kind of need a rug to hold the furniture in place when you have not linoleum, laminate, or any kind of wood. It just does not stay in place. It needs something to anchor it, kind of. Like the couches were sliding around and it was just a little crazy. So yeah, we got a new rug and I was so excited. I will show it to you in just a minute. Also, if you're wondering what Dan is watching, he is watching Mario. The movie for the 8,000th time, I'm pretty sure. He has been obsessed with Mario and it's really cute. So, you know, there's that, but it's just fun. And then the living room looks pretty cramped. I think I'd put the couch a little farther forward than I normally do, but that's okay. It didn't last very long sitting in that position, so it's fine. I brought out the measuring tape a couple times just to like kind of measure the area to see how big of an area rug that I wanted for it, and I ended up going with a 6.5 by 9.5 or 9. I don't know. It's like 6.5 by 9 or something like that rug. It was at Ross, and I'm really excited to show it to you. But here I am doing some dishes. As I was doing dishes, I had been watching Gilmore Girls, and I just finished it. I've been like watching it while nursing, watching it while pumping, watching it while feeding the baby. So I got through it pretty quick, not gonna lie. You don't realize how often you do those things until you're doing them and realizing that you watched a 7-season show in like 2 weeks. So it's just crazy. I get obsessed with things, so I got a little obsessed with Gilmore Girls, but I've watched it a few times before and it's just a good show. I just really like it, and I like to revisit shows that I've seen before, and I just get like sucked into the world again, and it's kind of like reading an old book, like a book that you've read before, and just revisiting that world and getting sucked into their lives. And you know, it's just kind of silly, but that is what it is. It is the way that my brain works. I get very obsessed with things. But yeah.
We had a love like that. Why do I feel like that's slowly fading? We used to be friends. That was way back when. You and I, we were a slow burn, baby. Oh, we were young, so damn naive.
Okay, so jury's out. I folded the laundry on top of the mattress protector. So it wasn't where the dogs lay, which was it's always a good thing. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing, is putting the sheets back on after washing them. I try to wash my sheets once a week. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, sometimes it's a little bit less if the baby pees through his jammies onto the bed or something. So that's kind of what happens. And so just throwing on everything, and then a new comforter, or clean comforter I should say, and it's not gonna look cute with the bassinet there. You just can't tuck it in very well, and it's fine. It is what it is. I also washed the baby sheets apparently too, so that's what it is. Dan says apparently a lot, and it cracks me up. He says it so much. He's like, I like that apparently. Or, you did that apparently. It's just, he says it all the time. I don't know who I was talking to on the phone. Couldn't tell you. Can't remember. But here I am in Dan's room yet again, cleaning up all of his toys that he dumps all of them out. And yeah, I do plan on doing a really big declutter soon. I think that's going to be my next video, guys. So comment down below what you need to declutter, and maybe I'll tackle that as well. I might just do like, I'm trying to declutter 100 things or 200 things video, because it just, sometimes those are just nice start off videos. And yeah, or maybe I'll start doing the minimalism game again, but do it backwards like a lot of people were saying. So like, instead of starting day 1, you do 30 items instead of 1 item. So, that's how the minimalism game goes. Well, that's the backwards minimalism game. Usually you only declutter 1 item, which is kind of good for people that are just getting into the rhythm of it. But if you feel like you're overwhelmed with stuff, starting with 30 items is a little bit better than starting with 1. So that's kind of, I've never done it backwards. I did one video on doing it the normal way, the original way of doing it, where you just start and you start with 1 item, but I did feel like my momentum, it was hard to like find 30 items by the last day. So I think it'd be easier to find 30 items on the first day, but we'll have to see. We might try that one. I need to declutter, guys. It's just starting to get out of hand. It's not been like a focus of mine, and I do like having a YouTube channel where I declutter on camera. Makes me not always declutter when I'm off camera, which isn't the best way to go about it. Honestly, the best way to go about it is just to declutter always, like continuously declutter. And sometimes I'll like save stuff to declutter so that I can film it, but I wouldn't say that that's the right way to go about it. But sometimes it is nice to be able to show you what I'm decluttering too. So it's like, it's a catch-22 in my head, but sometimes I do just throw stuff away or declutter it without showing you guys, just to keep my house better. It has gotten a little out of hand since like right before the baby was born. I didn't keep up on it, and I want to do a big declutter. I want to go through the baby clothes now that he's grown out of newborns. I want to get rid of the things that I just wasn't going to use and didn't use, and keep only the things that I really love. And I do want to get some like containers for it. I tried the bags where you like do the vacuum seal bags, but I just don't think that's gonna work. I also think they're too big for what I need. I think that the ones I have would be good for like sleeping bags or blankets or things or pillows, but it's just a little too big for the stuff that I'm using. Like baby clothes, you need smaller bags, or I think I'm just gonna get some like clear containers, like tote bags, tote bags, no, like tote containers, or like bins, as people call them, not bins as in garbage like in the UK, but bins as in like Sterilite containers that you store things in. Storage bins, there we go. I did decide to move all of Dan's giraffes, and I did just kind of throw them into the bin where all of his stuffed animals are. I think I'll probably declutter some of those as well, or at least move some of them just because there's just a lot. There's just a lot of stuffed animals in his room, and we love them, but it is a little bit too much. And then I did pull out the changing table, or the changing pad that goes on the changing table, which is this dresser that you're seeing right here, just so that we could, you know, change the baby in that room every once in a while. So that felt good. And then I pulled these shelves down that used to be in Dan's nursery. I might hang them up. I haven't decided. They're not still there right now because I have used that room. And then here we are putting my rug in there. I had purchased it a couple days after moving all the furniture and cleaning underneath it. And so I purchased it, and here I am cutting the stuff off of it. I went to Ross and I looked at all their rugs, and this is the one I liked the most. Also, it was the best price too, so I couldn't complain too much. I really like that it's not just gray and white. It has like a little pop of like a goldy mustardy color, which I think was a really nice add to it, like, because we do have some gold finishes in the house, so I think it really did help bring that in a little bit more into the living room. I don't have a lot of gold in my house, just like a little bit here and there. So I think the rug was just a nice little touch, and it was $75 at Ross, which I was like, holy cannoli, that is a good deal. And I think it's just perfect size for this room, not overly big, because I think the carpet that was in here before was just a little too big, and I think it was too hard to be able to like move and do anything. So like I never really moved it very much unless literally like water was spilled and I was nervous that it was going to soak through and onto the laminate and cause some water damage. So that's kind of why I went with a smaller sized rug. Like I was thinking about doing like a 10 by 12, 9 by 12, but that just would have been way too big. I didn't need it to go under the entertainment center. I didn't need it to go all the way under the couch like the carpet was before. It just needed the front two like feet to go on it. So this worked perfectly for what I needed, and then here I am with my little vacuum again. And what's nice is that I can take it apart and make it shorter so that Dan can vacuum, because he loves to use it to vacuum. I'm sure you saw that earlier in this video. He was vacuuming with it with the shorter stick, and it was just so cute. He goes, "Can I vacuum, Mom?" And you know, you can't ever say no when your child asks if they can vacuum your house for you. And here I am just fluffing up some pillows, cleaning up the living room just a little bit, just because it was a little crowded and there's always stuff everywhere. But yeah, so just getting the baby on the floor too, because he needs time on the floor to look around, and that's his little tummy time mat where he does his stuff, and it's great fun. But oh, I also got this little rug for the front door. I got that on Walmart.com, and it was like on sale for like $18 or something. But I do feel like it's a lot better. And here's a little bit of Joel just being so cute and so fun. And yeah, my life has definitely changed since becoming a mom of 2, and I'm just learning how to do it. And yeah, thanks for being patient. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!